The rise of China as an economic superpower has been one of the most significant developments of the last few decades. In contrast, India, which was seen as a rival in the 20th century, has lagged behind in terms of economic development. In 1980, India's GDP per capita was higher than China's, but by 2021, China's GDP per capita was almost 4 times higher than India's. While India was once ahead of China in many areas, China has since overtaken India, leaving it in its wake. Let's talk about the number one factor in how China overtook India and became the second largest economy, despite both being the most populous countries in the world. The most important factor that has helped transform China and allowed it to overtake India is the government. China's political system is characterized by a one-party authoritarian rule, with the Chinese Communist Party in power since 1949. In contrast, India is a democratic country with a multi-party system of governance. While democracy is generally considered to be a positive attribute for a country, in the case of India, it has led to political instability and policy paralysis at times. Political stability is essential for economic development, as it creates an environment that is conducive to investment and growth. Stable political institutions ensure that policies are consistent and predictable, providing investors with the confidence to invest in a country. Political instability, on the other hand, creates uncertainty and risk, which can deter investment and impede economic growth. China's one-party rule has provided a stable political environment that has been conducive to economic growth. China's long-term vision for economic development has enabled it to implement consistent policies that have allowed for sustained economic growth. The government has been able to prioritize economic growth over other policy goals, without facing significant opposition or resistance. This has allowed China to pursue policies that are tailored to the needs of its economy, such as investing in infrastructure, attracting foreign investment, and developing its manufacturing sector. For example, China has invested heavily in infrastructure development, including building high-speed railways and modern airports. This has facilitated trade and made it easier for businesses to operate in the country. In contrast, India's democratic system has led to political instability, with frequent changes in government and shifting policy priorities. The political environment in India has often been marked by partisan politics, corruption, and policy paralysis. These factors have made it difficult for the government to implement consistent policies that are conducive to economic growth. Moreover, the decentralized nature of India's political system has made it challenging for the government to implement policies at the state level, leading to regional disparities in economic development. China's political stability has also enabled it to implement policies that prioritize long-term development over short-term gains. For example, the government's focus on education and research and development has helped China develop a skilled workforce and become a global leader in technology. In contrast, India's focus on short-term gains, such as subsidies and populist measures, has often come at the expense of long-term development. In conclusion, China's one-party system has undoubtedly played a significant role in the country's economic success. The system has provided the government with the stability, resources, and control needed to make quick and bold decisions that have driven China's remarkable economic growth. While China's one-party system has played a crucial role in its economic growth, it is important to consider the trade-offs between economic growth and political freedom. The question remains, can China's economic success be sustained without addressing its political system's flaws and the need for more transparency and accountability? Only time will tell. If you like what you watch, be sure to hit the like button, and more importantly, subscribe to this channel so that you will learn more about Asia.